Good evening, children.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hi, good evening. All right. Well, this one, children, you can see a question on your screen. Go there and tell me the answer. Yes. Started. Quickly. Very simple question. Yeah. Yeah, it's a 1 mark question, children. How long are you taking? Yeah, what's 825? What's the value of 825?
$75, ma'am.
75, Kanishka. Okay, let's see. So Kanishka says 825 is 75. No, I don't have the answer, so I have to work. Okay, we'll see. Any other answer? Or has anyone else got the same answer?
It's not the answer. I made a mistake.
Okay, not the answer. Yes, children. Ananya, Deepika, Harini, Sneha, Kanishka, Raja Rajeshwari, Ram, Sashmin, Tarun.
Ma'am, now only working on it, ma'am.
Doesn't take this long, ma. Less than 30 seconds, less than 1 minute, you should work this. Okay, you see the time. Let me see what's the time now. Let's see how long it takes. It's 8:30 in my mobile, so I hope I don't go wrong. S1 is equal to 3 into 1 square by 2 plus 13 into 1 by 2. So S1 is equal to 3 by 2 plus 13 by 2, 16 by 2, which is equal to 8. That means A is 8, S1. That means A is equal to, or A1 is 8. Next, S2. S2 is equal to 3 into 2 square by 2 plus 13 into 2 by 2. So that is 2 square is 4, 12 plus 26 by 2, which is 6 plus, you can do it like this. This one, they were odd, no, 3 by 2 and 13 by 2. So I added and then divided by 2. This one, 12 by 2 is 6 and 6 plus 13, 6 plus 13. So this is 19. S2 means what? The sum to the first two terms. So A1 plus A2 is equal to 18. You all know that. S2 is 18. Sorry, S2. See, like this, if I make a mistake, it'll take a little longer. So A1 plus A2, S2 means A1 plus A2 is equal to 19. So 8 plus A2 is equal to 19. So A2 is equal to 11. 11. A2 is equal to 11. Now we need to find the common difference, which is A2 minus A1. A2 minus A1. So D is equal to, what is A2? 11 minus 8. 11 minus 8, which is how much? 3. Now A25. We need to find A25. A25 is equal to A plus 24D. Because you know AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. You can write that formula first. Write the formula first. AN is equal to AN. AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So A25 will be A plus 25 minus 1 into D. Shit. See, that's what I should not say this. Taking long time. A, substitute the values for A. What is A? What is A? 8. 8 and 3. So that is 8 plus 24 into 3. 24 into 3. 8 plus how much? Yeah, 272. 80. 80. 825 is 80. Okay. We can be a little faster. So I've taken kind of 2 minutes. Yeah. Hey, you can work still faster. Yeah. That's all, children. So that means you're struggling to start. You don't know what to do. If you're taking more than 2 minutes, I'm not saying I'm the standard. I'm just telling you because I took 2 minutes now. So if you're taking more than that, that means you're struggling with how to start. You don't know what to do. Very important.
Mom, we got late, mom.
Sorry?
We started late, mom.
Oh, you started late. Okay, no problem. So you should, when this is given, you should find S1, S2. Yeah, this is the procedure. That's all, children. It's very simple. You can ask me if you have any question. You can ask me. Done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
So find S1. Find S1. That means N is 1 everywhere. S1 is the sum to the first one term. That means the first term itself, which is 8. Then S2. S2 means the sum of the first two terms. S2 is 19. The sum of the first two terms is 19. So A1 plus A2 is 19. So A1 is 8. That's the first term is 8. Plus A2 is equal to 19. So you find A2. See, what do you need in an AP to answer any questions from this chapter? You just need 3 values, A, N, and D. N is 25, A 25. So N is 25. So you need A and D. Now A is 8. And for D, you should find A2. To find D, you should find the second term A2. Once you find that, find D. A2 minus A1. And then find AN. All of you finished writing? I think you all said yes. Okay, let's go to the next. Let's go to the next one. Yeah. A contract on construction job. A contract on construction job specifies a penalty for delay of completion. Delay of completion. That means you are supposed to complete it by a certain date, but then you don't complete it. You've delayed the work. So specifies a penalty for delay of completion beyond a certain date as follows. Okay, so you're given a construction job. Okay, you're an engineer, you're given a construction job, and you promise to finish that construction by, say, the end of October. But you fail to finish it by the end of October. So then you have to pay penalty. It's a big contract which is given to you, and you were supposed to finish it by the end of October 2022. But you're not able to finish. So the work is delayed. So the agreement is if you delay, okay, you have to pay. The contractor has to pay penalty to the person who's given the work to you. So the penalty is given here for the first day, the penalty for the first day, if you're delayed. So November 1st penalty is how many days in October? 30 days of September, April, June, November. So 31 days in October. So that means 31st, okay, end of the month is 31st October, right? So November 1st. So you fail to finish it by 31st October 2022. So November 1st, you'll have to pay this penalty of 135 rupees. So November 1st also you don't finish. November 2nd, you'll have to pay 160 rupees for November 2nd. But for November 1st and 2nd together, you'll have to pay 135 plus 160. See, 135 is the penalty for the first day. 160 is the penalty only for the second day. It's not for 2 days. 160 is not the penalty for 2 days. For 2 days means for both the days. 160 is the penalty for the second day, only for the second day. So the penalty for 2 days will be, that is the first and second day together will be 135 plus 160. 135 rupees is the penalty only for the first day. 160 is the penalty for the second day. It's not for 2 days. It's for the second day. So the penalty for 2 days will be 135 plus 160. And you don't finish it. On November 2nd also you fail to finish it. Then November 3rd, 180 rupees for the third day. November 3rd, 185 rupees for that day, for November 3rd. So the penalty for 3 days, the penalty you will be paying for 3 days will be 135 rupees for the first day, plus 160 for the second day, plus 185 rupees for the third day. It goes on like this. So the more you delay, the more penalty you have to pay. The more you delay, the more penalty you have to pay. So this is the agreement. All right. Now, if the contractor pays, not pay, the contractor pays. If the contractor pays rupees 12,420 as penalty, find the number of days by which the work was delayed. So why is the contractor paying a penalty? Because he did not complete the construction, contract on time. So the job is delayed by some number of days. How many days he delayed, we don't know. When he completed the work, by how many days he delayed the construction, we do not know. That's what you'll have to find. And the penalty is paid is 12,420. So given this, you have to find the number of days by which the work was delayed. And the second part is, if the work is delayed by 35 days, okay, if the work is delayed by 35 days, so November has 30 days. So the whole of November, you don't finish. And on December 5th, the end of December 5th. So by December 5th evening, you finish the work. So 30 days in November and 5 days in December. So December 5th, you finish the work. Evening, you finish the work. So you have delayed the work. You were supposed to hand it over on October 31st. But you could finish it only on December 5th, which means you have delayed the work by 35 days. So if you delay the work by 35 days, what is the penalty paid by the contractor? So in the first case, the penalty is given. In the first case, the penalty is given. You will have to find the number of days by which the work was delayed. In the second case, the number of days by which the work is delayed is given to you. You should find the penalty to be paid. And to understand whether it is AN or SN, it is important to understand what each term in the AP stands for. So as I already told you, 135 stands for the penalty for the first day. 160 is for the second day. This is for the third day. So the different terms of the AP tell you the penalty to be paid for that particular day. The 25th term will tell you the penalty to be paid for the 25th day. The 35th term will tell you the penalty. If you go and ask the 35th term what it stands for, that term will tell you that I am the penalty you have to pay for the 35th day. So that is what is the meaning of all the terms in the AP. So understanding this, you need to answer these questions. Write on the question, children. I'll just get back to you. Please write down the question. All of you, don't start working. Write down the question. I'll let you do. So 135, 160, 185 forms an AP with A equal to 135 and D equal to 160 minus 135, which is 25. So the penalty, now you should tell me what is see that first equation, that little equation which you frame first, that will help you to carry out the answer. You don't have to, each and every step you don't have to know. Just that first equation which you form. Once you form that equation, you can answer it. Yeah, now what is the equation? Like we say, an is equal to something or like that. That's what I want.
An is 12,420, ma'am.
An is equal to 12,420. All of you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you, those who all agree? Raise your hand. Yeah, Kanishka. Oh, so many supporters you have. Huh? Kanishka, Harini, Sneha, Sashmin, Tarun Murli, very good. Ram. No, but there are, who said AN is 12,420? I think Sneha, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Kanishka, Harini, and Sashmin, Tarun Murli, Ram, they support you. Why? Friends Ananya, Deepika, and Rajeshwari?
Mom, I was writing the question. I couldn't hear anything you said after you said, please write the question.
Why?
I don't know, Mom. The last I heard was, please write the question. After that, I didn't hear.
What about the others? I was audible, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Looks like a network issue, right, Ananya?
I guess so, Mom.
No, there's no other possibility. Okay, 135, 160, 185. Forms an AP with A is equal to 135 and D equal to 160 minus 135, which is 25. Yeah. So Harini, Sneha said AN is 12,420. Yes, Rajeshwari, Ananya, and Deepika. What's wrong with this?
On the SNB 12,002. One second.
Okay.
On the SNB 12,420.
Okay, so she says SN. Okay, Ananya says SN. What about Rajeshwari and Deepika? Okay, Deepika agrees with AN. Very good.
Ma'am, I too think SN only will come, ma'am.
SN. Okay. So if the contractor pays, okay, now let's go back to Harini because she was the one who started this. Harini, you said Harini or Sneha?
Sneha, ma'am.
Okay, Sneha, you said AN is 12,420. Now, 1 minute, let me write this, okay? Now, supposing it's like this, 5, 10, supposing these are the, penalties to be paid, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, Ananya. Oh, God, sorry. Sneha. Yeah. Sneha, these are the penalties, okay? Now tell me, what do you understand,
Yes,
Sneha?
ma'am.
Yeah, what do you understand? What is A1? The penalty for?
Paid for the first day, the first delayed, ma'am.
First day.
1 day, yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
okay, what is A2?
A2 is second 2 days he has delayed, ma'am. So the second penalty, ma'am.
Okay, so supposing you finish the work in 2 days, you have delayed only by 2 days. What's the penalty you will be paying?
15, ma'am.
15, right? That means,
Yes,
is it
ma'am.
A2 or S2?
S2, ma'am.
Then you said 8. Then you said AN now?
Ma'am, we need that how much days he had paid, ma'am.
That is not the thing. See here. Okay, fine. Okay, for that, why it can't be SN? Is that the way you decide? SN also has N there, no? No.
Yes,
See,
ma'am.
now 1 minute. Okay. Supposing you finish the work in 4 days, meaning you delay the work by 4 days. You delay the work by 4 days. Now, what will be the penalty you pay for? What will be the penalty you have to pay for delaying the work by 4 days? Tell me.
I'm adding A1, A2, A3, A4, ma'am.
So 20 plus 15, 35 plus 10, 45 plus 5, 50. 50 rupees you'll pay,
Yes.
no, for delaying by 4 days. Because if you go to A4 and ask, A4 will say A4 is 20. 20 rupees is the penalty only for the 4th day. You're saying A4 is 50.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, but I found I was just trying to find it, ma'am. So I done with SN only, ma'am.
Yeah, SN is correct. SN is correct. The contractor pays
Yes, ma'am.
what 12,420 as penalty. Penalty is what? The sum of the amounts on the different days. So it is SN. No term. See, every term in the AP tells you the penalty only for one day, that particular day. But the penalty is the total. Now, if you delay the work by 4 days, the penalty is 5 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20. That means it is S4, not A4. It's S4, not
Understood, ma'am.
A4. So similarly here, 12,420 is SN. It's SN, not AN. It cannot be AN. AN means a penalty for one particular day. SN is the total.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct. So it's given that SN is equal to 12,420. Just work with this. That's all. See, we got it. If you write this, SN is equal to 12,420, finished. Now further you know what to do, because n by 2 of 2a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 12,420. We know this because SN means this. Now n is n only, n by 2 of 2a. A is 135 plus n we do not know, minus 1 into d is 25. Okay, is equal to 12,420. So you will get a quadratic equation, solve and find the values of n. Yeah, continue. Yes, children, write down so far. Am I right, children? Any calculation mistake I've done? Am I correct? Are you getting the same thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Children, if you have not finished, take a screenshot, children. Write it now. I need to go to the next slide. So you can take a picture and continue writing from your picture. Take a picture if you have not finished.
Yes, ma'am.
We are not answering the third question. It's the same question I've continued here. So I think you can divide by 25. You can divide by 25, not 25, 5 throughout. Because I don't think this is divisible by 25. No, this is not divisible. So by 5. So 25. Those are 24. 9s are 45. Minus, those are 24. 9s are 45. 3, 6 are 34. 8s are is equal to 0. So we'll use the quadratic formula here. What's the value of A? Using the calculator. I'll continue the next slide. Yeah, how do we find the square root of this number, children? Group the digits in twos from behind. Then 3 3s are 9. 1 is the remainder. The next pair comes down. Double the quotient. So you should have whatever digit you place here, you must place the same digit here. So it will be 61 ones are 61 ones are 61. You must place 1 and 1 here. Because if you write 2, it will become more than 117. If you write 2 here, you should write the same thing here. So it will be 62 into 2. 62 into 2 will be more than 117. So it is 1. So 61 into 1 is 61. Subtract 6. 11 minus 6 is 5. The next pair comes down. The next pair 61 comes down. Double the quotient. 31. Double it. 62. 62. Now this is the last step. There's a last step. And you can see that this number ends with 1. Since it's the last step, only in the last step you can do this. The number ends with the digit 1. So when can you get 1? 1 ones are 1. 9 nines are 81. 1 ones are 1. 9 nines are 81. So either you have to write 1 here, 1 1. So it will be 621. No, but this is 5661. So it has to be 9. It has to be 9 because only 9 nines will give you 1 in the units place. So 9 nines are. So 629 into 9. 629 into 9. 9 nines are 81, 1 8 carry over, 9 twos are 18, plus 8, 26, 2 carry over, 9 6 are 54, 56. Yeah. So for 56610. So we've learned how to find the square root of a perfect square using even imperfect square you can find. But we've learned how to find the square root of a perfect square using the long division method in standard 8. And we can't wrap up standard 8 portions and, dump it in a corner in standard 8 after finishing standard 8. So you can see here, you cannot, we are handicapped if you do not know how to find the square root of 1 lakh 1000. How do you read this? 1 lakh 1761. If you cannot, you will not be able to proceed. You know how to solve it, but you have forgotten how to find the square root of this number. Then you cannot proceed. You will say, I'll do prime factorization method. That's going to take a long time. Sometimes the numbers will be too large. Prime factorization method will take a long time. You'll find, but then it'll take a long time. Should be careful in writing the factors. This is easier, meaning it's less time consuming. So you should know this, how to find the square root using long division method. So the work is delayed by 27 days. Done, children?
1 minute.
Yeah. Which slide do you want me to show? Are we done with the first slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And we got a quadratic equation in n. We know the quadratic formula to find the values of n. We have not finished quadratic equations, but this formula is already introduced to you in one of the, I think when we were doing, no, I don't remember, but sometime I introduced this formula to you. If you've learned quadratic equations in school, then you already know it. Let me know if you've done.
Completed, ma'am.
Very good.
Completed.
Okay. Okay. Then the second part is, if the work is delayed by 35 days, find the penalty to be paid by the contractor. Now, what should we find?
S35.
Yes, 35.
S35 or A35? Okay, what will be the question for S35? What will be the question for A35? Now tell me, what should be the question if you have to find A35?
Find the penalty for the 35th day.
Yeah, very good. Find the penalty to be paid by the contractor for the 35th day. What is the penalty to be paid by the contractor for the 35th day? Assuming that he is not still finished the work for the 35th day. That is A35. This is he's delayed the work by 35 days. Find the penalty to be paid by the contractor is S35 because it is A1 plus A2 plus A3. The penalty for the first day plus the penalty for the second day plus the penalty for the third day, fourth day, so on till the penalty for the 35th day. So it's A1 plus A2 plus A3 till A35. So it is S35. Yeah. Find S35. S35. Next one is S35. S35 is equal to 35 by 2 of 2A plus that 135 plus n minus 1, 35 minus 1 into D, 25. So 35 by 2 into 270 plus 34 into 25, 850. 35 by 2 into 1120. 35 into 560. Done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All of you?
Yes, ma'am.
S35 we had to find. Okay, now let me give you a test. Try this, not this one. Yeah, this is a similar question. It's the same, it's not similar, it's the same. Oh yeah, it's the same. Similar question. Okay, let's proceed. I thought I had a similar one, but I don't have. Yeah, let's do this one now. Yeah, we'll do this. This looks interesting. 1 mark. What does Sn minus 2 Sn minus 1 plus Sn minus 2 represent? Write down. I think I'll give you 2 minutes to try, 5 minutes to try. Yeah. Please try. I'm right here. I'll just turn off my camera. I'm right here. You can talk to me. Please write down the question and try this one. This is a 1 mark question. MCQ. Shall we do it together?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. All right. I'll let you know. So we are given this expression Sn minus 2 times Sn minus 1 plus Sn minus 2. We need to decode this equation. Sorry, we need to decode this expression. We need to decode this expression. What does this stand for? What does this stand for? Okay, or what does this represent? So you need to decode this. Now, first, let's start off like this is equal to Sn minus, let's write like you write 2x as x plus x, no? Or minus 2x will be minus x minus x. If you have minus 2x, you can write it as minus x minus x. Similarly, minus 2 Sn minus 1 can be written as minus Sn minus 1 minus Sn minus 1. And then that plus Sn minus 2. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Sn minus Sn minus 1 in a bracket minus Sn minus 1 minus Sn minus 2. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
There are others no in the class other than Harini and Sneha. You're saving your energy to study at night, is it? Okay.
Understood.
All right. Yeah. Now let's understand what Sn minus Sn minus 1 is. Actually, you can write it directly here. Let me come back to this slide later. Now I'll write it here for you. Okay. Now what is Sn? Okay. How do we express Sn? Don't write now, children. Sn is equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3. Like this, it goes on. Now, somewhere here you have An. Okay. So I'll just write plus and plus and plus. You have An here, right, children? An. A1 to An, the sum. Now, supposing An is A50. What do you have before A50?
An minus 1, ma'am.
An minus 1. What do you have? No, my question is what do you have before 50? Before the 50th term?
49.
49. How do you get 49? 50 minus 1, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, here the previous term is n minus 1. If it is 50, it is 50. If n is 50, it will be 50 minus 1, 49. It's n, so n minus 1 will be the term before an. And before this will be an minus 2. Because to this you should subtract 1. To this n minus 1, the previous term minus 1. So n minus 2. The previous term, another minus 1, n minus 3. Is it very clear, children, this one? Is it understood or no? You want me to repeat it? Understood? Or I'll repeat.
Understood.
Okay. Now let's write what Sn minus 1 is. It's A1 plus A2 plus A3. It goes on like this. An minus 2 plus An minus 1. That's all right? Correct? Correct. I'll only give the question and the answer. Now we have to subtract. Why we have to subtract? Because Sn minus 1. So we'll have to subtract. So when you subtract, you change the signs, right? You change the signs, it becomes minus, minus, minus. Like that, you change the signs everywhere. Okay. So all this gets cancelled. All this gets cancelled. All this. What is left? An. So what is Sn minus Sn minus 1? It is nothing but An. It's nothing but An. So the answer to this one is An. The answer to this one is An. Minus. Now let's find what Sn minus 1 minus Sn minus 2 is. Okay. So now here Sn minus 1 is equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus goes on like this plus An minus 2 plus An minus 1. Sn minus 2 is equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus goes on like this to n minus 2. So maybe you can take one here like n minus 3. 1 minute, wait. Goes on like this plus An minus 3 plus An minus 2 plus An minus 1. So plus An minus 3 plus An minus 2. That's all. Now subtract because it's minus, no? So we subtract. Change the signs everywhere. Minus, minus. Yeah. Minus. So all this gets cancelled, cancelled, cancelled. So Sn minus 1 minus Sn minus 2 is equal to An minus 1. So we got this answer also. This one is An minus 1. An minus 1. What is An? Supposing An, children, supposing An, we'll say n is say 30. Okay, An is A30 minus An minus 1 means 30 minus 1, A29. What is A30 minus A29? A term minus its preceding term. What is it?
D, ma'am.
It's D. So we've decoded this expression. This expression is nothing but D. For D, they've given you such a complicated code. So this expression stands for the common difference. It stands for the common difference because an minus 1. See, even I don't understand what is an minus 1. So you just take a number for n. So say n is 45. So a 45 minus an minus 1. 45 minus 1, 44. A 44. Now what is a 45? A term. What is a 44? The preceding term. Okay, it's like this. A 45 is here. So a 44 is here. What is this term minus this term? It's a common difference. So D. Yeah, right on, children. You can just do this in your mind. You don't have to. It depends if it is for, 1 mark, you can just scribble and get this answer. Otherwise, you have to show the steps. Yeah, write this one alone first, and then you can show the working. Below, you can show the working. Okay, so just write this. Day after tomorrow, Saturday, we don't have a class, children. Our next class will be on Tuesday. Saturday, we don't have a class. Next class on Tuesday.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it. Done this one? Yeah, this should be over. Yeah, please make a note of this, children. Don't ignore this. Is this over, children?
1 second.
Okay, okay.
Completed, ma'am.
Very good.
Completed, ma'am.
All right, children. Good. Okay, next slide. Yeah. Shall we go to the next one? Is it over?
1 minute now.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, completed, ma'am.
Yeah. I'll let you. So this is our next question. Uh, 5,412 logs are stacked in the following manner. Okay, so 252 logs in the bottom row. Is this from NCERT? I think you have a similar
Yes.
one, no? Or the same? No, I think the numbers are different there, right?
They have given 20 something, I think so.
Yeah, okay, good. The numbers are different. So 5,412 logs are stacked in the following manner. 252 logs in the bottom row. Okay, so I really cannot draw that, children, but you should imagine bottom row will have the number of logs in the bottom row will be the most. And then the rows above the bottom row, the number of logs will keep reducing. See, like bottom row, if it is 10, then above that will be 9, then 8, 7, 6. The topmost row will have the least number of logs. The bottommost will have the maximum number of logs. I'm very sure I can't draw, so I don't want to try. You can see the figure in your textbook. You can see the figure in your textbook. NCERT, the last exercise before the optional exercise, I think. Yeah. So 5,412 logs, you know, they are stacked in the following manner. The row which is on the ground, the row which is on the ground, you know, that has the bottommost row. The bottommost row is the row on the ground. That has 252 logs. Above that, 246 logs are placed. Above that, 240 logs are placed. Like this, they keep arranging till they've arranged all the 5,412 logs. From that 5,412 logs, they're picking 252 logs and they place it in the bottom row. Then they again go back and they pick 246 logs and they place it in the row above that. Then again they go, they fetch 240 logs and arrange it in the row above that. So like this, they keep doing until they've arranged all the 5,412 logs. In how many rows are 5,412 logs placed and how many logs are in the top row? Simple question. In how many rows are 5,412 logs placed and how many logs are in the top row? So please listen. You might know it, but you can still listen to me. So you should first start like this: 252, 246, 240. Okay, forms an AP, with A equal to 252. Oh, let me write this below. With A equal to 252 and D equal to 246 minus 252. So it's minus 6. Don't be hesitant how you can get negative, because the number of logs keep reducing, right? The next terms. 252 will be the biggest term in this AP. Then as the numbers keep going, the numbers keep reducing. So the difference is minus 6. So this is the AP. Now, in how many rows are 5,412 logs placed? That's the first question. Now, again, is this 5,412 AN is equal to 5412 or SN is equal to 5412? That is the question. If you say AN, a particular term of the AP is 5412. if a particular term of the AP is 5412, that means 5412 logs are placed in some particular row. Because what is 252? It's the number of logs in the bottom row. What is 246? It is the number of logs in a particular row. What is 240? Again, the number of logs in a particular row. So if you say AN is 5412, that means in a particular row, there are 5412 logs. That's incorrect. The total number of logs only is 5412. So clearly Sn is equal to 5412. Sn is equal to 5412. That's all. You just have to write this. Once you write this, then you know what to do. So Sn is equal to 5412. That's it. So that means n by 2 of 2a. 2a is 2 into 252 plus n minus 1 into d minus 6 is equal to 5412. Yeah, now we are going to solve this. I'm going to unshare my screen. Write down the question. Write down so far. Just give me 2 minutes, children. I'll just get back. Don't wait for me. You have to continue. Use the you will get a quadratic equation in n. Use the quadratic formula and find the two values of n. I'll just come back. Yeah, got the two values for n, children? Have we got the two values for n?
No, I'm working on it, ma'am.
Working, huh? What to do more, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what are the two values for n? Why Tarun is not come, like participating? What happened, Tarun? Ram's mic is out of order, so he'll have to fix it. Okay. What about Sashmin? I've never heard from you. Tarun, what happened? Are you there? Yeah, are you working? Have you got? You've not got.
Quadratic equation.
Oh, you're there. Okay, okay. Ananya, Deepika, and Raja Rajeshwari, what's your status? Working, is it still?
Ma'am, I got 44 and 41.
44 and 41. Okay, fine. Let's see. Okay. Now you have to decide. Can we go with both the values because both are positive? You should have a reason to, sorry, you must have a reason to reject one. See, supposing it's negative, you can say n cannot be negative. So reject that and take the positive value, or it cannot be a fraction. So you need to find a reason to reject because you know both the answers are not possible. Both are not possible. They'll be arranged either in 41 rows or 44 rows. You said 41, 44, I think. So either the logs are, either 5,412 logs are arranged in 41 rows or 44 rows. So now you need to find a reason to reject one of the two numbers. So think about that, Ananya. Yeah. Getting the same values. N is equal to 44 or N is equal to 41. Shall we take both the values, children? Because we cannot reject any of them.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you need a reason to reject. But will accepting both the values be meaningful? No, because it's not meaningful. How can you say they are arranged either in 41 rows or 44 rows? No. They are arranged in one of the two ways, either 41 or 44. It cannot be both. So for that, since the numbers are neither negative, you don't find any obvious reason to reject either of the two numbers. So what you have to do is, we'll find A41 and A44. We'll find A41. Now we'll try to find how many logs are there in the topmost row. Supposing they're arranged in 41 rows. What is the number of logs in the 41st row? Or if they're arranged in 44 rows, how many logs are there in the 44th row? We'll find that. So we'll find A41. A41 will be A plus 40D. So I forgot. How much is A? 240? Tell me, no, what is A? 246, huh?
252.
252. 252 plus 40 into minus 6. So 252 minus 240, which is 12. Okay, this looks good. In the 41st row, there are 12 logs. Okay. Now let's find how many logs are there in the 44th row. A plus 43D. 252 plus 43 into minus 6. We get minus 6 logs. So this is meaningless. If you say that the logs are arranged in 44 rows, then the number of logs in the 44th row is minus 6. That doesn't sound right. See, why do you get an answer like this is because see, they are numbers, that's all. The AP is just numbers. The situation we are giving, but these are just numbers. No, numbers you can keep writing. Numbers, see, like after 12, see, 12 is, there are 12 logs in the 41st row. They are numbers. See, logs get exhausted, so you're not arranging beyond that. The logs, they get exhausted. So you're not arranging after placing. Are you all listening?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. See, logs are only 5,412. So once you when you come to the 41st row and you place 12 logs there, then what will you do? You'll just dust your hands and go away because you're done with the task. There were 5,412 logs. You started placing them 252, 246, 242, and then you reach the 41st row where you place, there are only 12 logs remaining. So you pick the 12 logs, you place them in the 41st row. Then you see there are no logs. What will you do? You'll dust your hands and go away. Done and dusted. That is because logs are exhausted. But in reality, numbers are not exhaustible, right? So after 12, what is the number you will get? 6. After that, you will get minus 6. After that, minus 12. So that's why you're getting minus 6, because numbers will, as in, if you look at it as an AP of numbers, they keep going. They keep going. After 12, you have 6, because the common difference is minus 6. Okay, so after 12, you have minus 6. Then you have 0. Sorry, I forgot 0. I'm sorry, I forgot 0. See, after 12, minus 6 is 6. After that, you get 0. Then minus 6, minus 12, minus 18, and it goes on like that. Numbers, so they keep going. But why we stop? Because there are no more logs to arrange. So we stop. So we have to find the number of logs in the 41st row and the 44th row. Anything you can find first. A44, A41, anything. A41, we get a good answer. There are 12 logs in the 41st row. A44, there are minus 6 logs in the 44th row. No, it's not right. So that means the logs are arranged. 5,412 logs are arranged in 41 rows, and there are 12 logs in the topmost row. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's the question, no? How many logs are there in the top row? How many logs are there in the top row? So there are 12 logs in the top row. Yes, children. Please complete this.
Ma'am, I have a doubt, ma'am.
Yeah, just a second. Yeah. You can ask me just a second. Just a second. I'll just finish this answer. So in how many rows and how many logs are in the top row? So we conclude like this. 5,412 logs are arranged in 41 rows, and there are 12 logs in the top row. So here we say not possible. Here we say not possible. This one is not possible. Yes, Tarun, please ask me.
Ma'am, the quadratic equation, we can still reduce it to simpler form. Right,
Oh my
ma'am?
God. Oh, maybe, sorry. Really? And let me tell myself, oh, it's divisible by 3, yeah? Ah,
Yes.
yeah, right. Yeah, correct. 5 plus 5, 10, 12. Oh, sorry. Correct.
Yes, ma'am, I
Yeah,
did it with n square minus 85 n plus 1,804.
yeah, right. Correct. I didn't check. When I saw 6, 5, 10, and 10824, no, 5, 10, I thought it will not be divisible by 6. I didn't check the divisibility for 2 and 3. I should have checked it. Yeah, I made a mistake there. Correct. The answer will not change though, but you should reduce it. You should reduce it. That's correct. What Ananya and Tarun have done is right. If others have also done it like that, that's correct. I have not reduced by 3 again. You can directly reduce by 6. You can divide by 6 throughout, in fact. Correct, children. Thank you. Yeah, so when I prepare the slide, I'll just change that. Right. That was a question, Tarun?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay, children. Have you all finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, please, if you've followed what I have done, please redo this. Divide this equation 6n square minus 510n plus 10,824 is equal to 0. Divided by 6. We can check the test of divisibility. 510, it's divisible by 2 because it ends with 0. It's also divisible by 3 because 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 is divisible by 3. So because 510 is divisible by 2 and 3, it is divisible by 6. And you can check this one also. It ends with the digit 4. So it is divisible by 2. And then the sum of the digits, 1 plus 8, 9, 9 plus 2, 11, 11 plus 4, 15. 15 is divisible by 3. So since this number is divisible by both 2 and 3, it is divisible by 6. So I should have checked that. I didn't do it. Just assumed it's not divisible. Yeah, please do that, children. Divide by 6 throughout, you will get a simpler equation, quadratic equation, but the values will be the same. n values. Yeah. Should I show any slide or is it done?
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Let's try to take a simple question. Okay, we'll do this. Maybe you can complete the answer. We'll just construct the equations. The digits of a positive integer, the digits of a positive integer, a positive number, having 3 digits are an AP. Like, for example, take the number 246. This is a 3-digit number. This is a positive integer. 2 is a digit, 4 is a digit, 6 is a digit. And the 3 digits are in AP, 2, 4, 6. They are in AP. The digits are in AP. The digits 2, 4, and 6, they are in AP. Understand the question, children? Now you can look 147. The digits are in AP. 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 3, 7. Understand? One 147 is a 3-digit number. 147 is a 3-digit number. The digits are 1, 4, and 7. And the digits are in AP. 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 3, 7. That is what is given in the first sentence. The digits of a positive integer having 3 digits are in AP, and their sum, the sum of the digits is 15. The sum of the digits is, and their sum, meaning the sum of the digits, like in 147, what is the sum of the digits? 1 plus 4 plus 7 is 12. Like the sum here is 12. In that number, the sum is 15. The sum of the digits is 15. The number obtained by reversing the digits is 594, less than the original number. Find the number. So now the question talks only about 3 digits. 3 digits, and those 3 digits are in AP. So it's exactly 3. So your assumption should be A minus D, A and A plus D. Yeah, so since it's only about 3 numbers, it's not an AP of, it's not an infinite AP or an AP consisting of many numbers. It's just 3 digits. All right. So you should say let the digits of the number be A minus D, A and A plus D. 3, these are the 3, or you can be more specific. Let the digit in the 1 minute. Let the digit in the hundreds place be A minus D. Let the digit in the tens place be A. Let the digit in the ones place, or if you call it the units place, whatever place, be A plus D. Therefore, the original number is so see here. Okay, let me do it here itself. Hundreds, tens, ones. Okay, A minus D, A plus D. So what is the original number? I'll just write it below here. What's the original number? 100 into A minus D plus 10 into A plus 1 into A plus D. Yes or no, children? 100 into A minus D plus 10 into A plus, not 0, ones place that is, it's not 0. Don't say 0 into A plus D, ones place, so 1 into A plus D. So that gives you 100A plus 100D plus 10A plus A plus D. So that's nothing but 100, 111, 110, 111. Yeah, A plus. Children, am I right? 101D. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. So this is the original number. This is the original number. Now the new number. The new number. What's a new number? The new number. The number formed. The number formed. Arni, I'm in a class, Arni. Call you. Bye. The number formed by reversing the order of the digits. The order of the digits is, how will it be? Hundreds, tens, ones. A plus D goes here, A minus D here. So it will be 100 into A plus D plus 10 into A plus 1 into A minus D. Minus I missed here. See, nobody helps me, you know. You all want me to go wrong, right? Hundred A minus 100D, A minus D. 100A minus 100D plus 10A plus. So this is 900 and 110. Oh my God. What did you do? All right. So this is going to be 100A plus 100D plus 10A minus A minus D plus A minus D. So this is 111A plus 99D. This is the new number. This is the number formed by reversing the order of the digits. So what are the two equations? The sum of the digits is 15. First sum of the digits is 15. So that means sum of the digits is equal to 15 is given, is equal to 15 is given. So A minus D plus A plus D is equal to 15. 3A is equal to 15, A is equal to 5. Then which number is greater? You should understand that first, that's all. You don't need to understand. Take a screenshot, children. The question is there, take a screenshot. Yeah, the number obtained by reversing the digits is 594 less. Kamala, 5 நிமிஷம் கமலா, நானே பண்றேன் உனக்கு. Which number is, greater or smaller? The number obtained by reversing the digits is 594 less. The number obtained by reversing the digits, that is the new number, is 594 less than the original number. The original number is bigger. The new number is small. The original number is greater than the new number. So that means original number minus new number is equal to 594. Is equal to 594. So what is the original number? 111A minus, I think 99D. Now what's the new number? 111A plus 99D. Is equal to 594. Now you know the value of A. So you can just work this and substitute the value of A and find D, and hence find the number. And hence find the 3-digit number. Yes, children, it's time. Take a screenshot, all of you. The question is right on top, question number 8. This is the first slide. I think you already took this. Yeah. This is the continuation. Take a picture.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, I have not finished the answer. You finish it. We got 8. Find D and find the number, children. Yeah. Take a picture. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, children.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Good night.